Hi everyone, Craig here, youtube.com/level-epic. This is my Gotham City Minecraft build, or Minecraft Gotham City build, whatever. Today's building is going to be the Monarch Theater. I know some of you people out there were asking for it, along with some other ones, but this one was nearby to where I'm kind of thinking about expanding a little bit here. So this is nearby where I was, so I thought I'd work on this. Oh, that's not it. So you can see here, it's up here in the North Island. Pretty much central, just a little bit to the east there. Monarch Theater. So as you can see here, lit up, name and lights and all that. You have these things here kind of pointing out where the Monarch Theater is. Nice open building next to the Access Chemicals. And let's just go down here. So, I don't know why I have these woods here. These wood blocks. I guess just kind of to frame out the building. I kind of like them though, so I'm gonna leave them. I am using the new quartz blocks. You can see there's chiseled quartz there, and then these columns, which look nice. A large open area, and then there is this front door powered by this tripwire. Gotta run in there, and of course there's a tripwire also on the way out as well. So that's something. The problem with this though is that it's kind of far away from the door, so if I don't run, I can't get out, which kind of sucks. Looks like you're gonna make a... Oh, jeez, I did make it that time. Sometimes you don't, though. So here's the front lobby of the Monarch Theater. Now, the Monarch Theater, in this case, is more of a movie theater than like the play theater. You know what I mean? So in this case, it's more of a movie theater. This is where you'd actually buy your tickets and your popcorn and drinks and all that kind of movie theater stuff. These paintings up here are actually supposed to be like your menus, I guess. But of course, I guess I could put menus down on boards. I guess I could have done that. It'll take a long time though to type everything out. We'll see. Maybe later. Of course, everything's out of chiseled quartz. We have sandstone, smooth sandstone on the roof. Brick on the walls. That's employees only. We're not allowed in there. And then let's say you want to go sit down at the theater. There's this large stadium seating area. And that would be the screen. Now the screen I used melons because it's really the only thing I could see that had vertical lines. I could have used, I guess, the chiseled block as well. Pillared quartz block. I could have used that for the vertical lines, but I kind of like the green. And plus, I used all that other stuff out in the main lobby, so I'm going to use this for just as a screen. So it's just basically a curtain, right? Vertical lines curtain. So here's the stadium seating where everyone would sit to watch. That's the projection room. I'll show you that later. This down here is actually just secret areas. Doesn't make sense. That whatever. Okay. And then these all go kind of secret places and all that kind of stuff. Can't really tell you because it's a secret, right? And then there's an emergency fire exit here on the side of the building, so in case you need to get out, there's always that way. Let's just go here. In here is the men and ladies washrooms. You have the sink area, cleanup, whatever, toilets there. And then going into the men's washroom, pretty much the same thing. Sink. The glass is actually supposed to signify mirrors, in case you guys didn't know that already. It'd be really nice if, there actually were mirrors in this game. That'd be amazing. Can you imagine just looking forward and actually seeing yourself? Like being able to see yourself without having to do this all the time? That'd be really cool. Toilets and a urinal. Now in this room, the ceiling here is actually half tiles in order to give the roof a little bit a little higher feeling. But the shadowing for some reason above this, like that block right there, doesn't seem to work. So of course, none of these do either, right? It doesn't light up, but that's fine. I don't really mind all that much. No one really kind of stares at the ceiling anyway. Yeah, so then you have the large entryway, people queuing up for food at the cash register here, and this is where they store all the stuff and drinks and fridges and sinks, soda fountains, type things there. Then we go back here, and this is, if you recall, this is the employees only area. So there's this area here where people can relax. So, you know, until you're working, you need a little break. Well, just sit down, watch TV, whatever. There's a little thing here for storage, your drinks, and all that kind of stuff. Then we go up here to the projector room. Now in the projector room, this is the projector. Pretty simple. Unfortunately, Minecraft doesn't have any circles. I would have liked to have had circles or cylinders, spheres, something to put up top here to make it look like, you know, like reels, film reels. But of course, Minecraft doesn't have any of that. Everything's just square. So we'll have to deal with that. Now, I did put these things here thinking maybe this is the closest thing I'm going to be able to get to a sphere, or to a movie reel is actually what I was looking for. So that's probably going to be the closest thing I'm going to be able to find. So I filled up a few of these things with it. Now, these are not supposed to be floating, of course, but since this is Minecraft, it doesn't actually rest on it. I could probably find something else. I don't know what... There's nothing that's circular in this game. So I don't even know what's something else that... Yeah, there's nothing. Nothing that I can think of. You would like put down a whole bunch of these, I guess. There. See? Although it floats, so that doesn't make sense. So, anyways, hoppers are supposed to signify the movie reels, and that's why they're all filled up here. And oh, is that it? I think that's it actually. That's the whole movie theater. So that's the whole inside. The outside's pretty much the same. I guess for this door. Oh yeah, and there's buffs too, of course, from these things. Speed and haste. I got one on each there. Monarch Theater. So, in case you're not familiar with the story of Batman, the way that Batman started, really, the invention of Batman is because Bruce Wayne, when he was a child, went to the Monarch Theater, ta-da, Monarch Theater, and his parents got killed from a robber. Now, there's different accounts. I guess in the comic books, it's a guy named Joe Chill. In the movies, or at least in the movies from the 80s and 90s, it was actually the Joker that killed him, Jack Napier. But either way, you know, you're Batman's parents with Batman, little Batman, of course back then Bruce Wayne, and you know you're walking in the back alley, which is not necessarily a good idea, I gotta say. And of course, you know, you got this guy coming up after you, bam, dead right there. Anyways, so that's how come there's two roses there. It's to signify Bruce's parents, and he, you know, puts flowers there all the time. It's really close to Crime Alley, which is actually what this is going to turn into. I'm going to turn this into a crime alley, which in my mind is kind of similar to Gangs of New York. If you're familiar with the 5 points in Gangs of New York, that's kind of what I'm going for here. So I'll be putting in some buildings here. Probably not related to the Batman story per se, but it's Crime Alley, so it's pretty much anything that looks kind of dodgy, I guess. Okay, well yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. That's Monarch Theater, and I will see you again next time.